Burrow setting up the play action. Throw right side is pumped by Samuel. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Samuel. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
On 2. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
Burrow from the gun. He goes right back to Samuel. And he's brought down after a short game. Third down, they need 7.
Gun. Shot. Hey, can. 11 MT.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 18.
11.
And the Bengals first down.
First down, Burrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins on first down. And that's good for a gain of 5. The tackle there by Daniel Hunter. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow buying some time right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are built on basketball. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
180. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Oh, and how well he's slinging at this opening drive block. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. Have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Big third down.
3rd and long for him here. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
They'll go, Judkins. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
On 1, right?
Penalty helps the offense out, but still foot down to figure out.
Here we go. 180. Nice hot.
Trying for it with Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with the touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you... And he misses on the extra point. So it's for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Devon a chance to return it. Making some progress here. Almost to midfield before he's tackled. When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
19 target, 19.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Texans, first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here.
Jaime Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 5 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Bengals first down. A 5-yard gain
Burrow on the play action.
First down, Bengals.
Oh, what? That's crazy.
Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
That's crazy.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. 11, behind.
Here he goes, third and long. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
Right, 80. 11, Thomas.
Going play action here. Burrow chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the block. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
12. Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Right, up. 11, Thomas.
Again, it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursued, pursued, pursued. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play. It very much feels like a sack for that defense.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Third down, and they need to get 10.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set. 10, stop.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Bengals first down.
First and goal, Jenkins. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
11 empty, 11
It's
empty.
a loss of 1. Brings
11,
up 2nd
11,
and
11,
goal
11, 11.
at the 7-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. And he's got it
Good
in
play.
close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take
He
a
got
second
even.
quarter lead. Debo Samuel, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Bengals will line up for the 2.
Burrow will throw for it. This is caught. Oh, yikes. That 2-point try was headed the wrong way. Just about everything going wrong on that attempt.
Texans 7. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Nice
starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Second down carry for Achane. This is ahead for about 5. E.J. Hill, one to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third down run from Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving. Oh, there's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Again, left side. Here's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Ready. Bronco 80.
On second down, Robinson. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Okay,
New
ready.
set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Cougar 19. Get it. Ready.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap Cowboy 80.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Trap 19. Check. Check. Smack. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll work against the blitz. A little screen pass for Judkins. He'll raise this across the 25. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at settling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Texans closing in, and they get to him. Offense in the hurry up here. Burrow to the air now. He put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He'll throw it. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break for the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. Looks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he gets this shoulder the way to the 31-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They want to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Design quarterback run here. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
So this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And these got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's a design run. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Tag. Liking 18.
Line up the design keeper. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
19 target.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Lewis on the design run. He can't do it himself. They're on him short of the line to gain, and the defense forces the turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Another one for Judkins. They'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. That one gains 7. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
11.
Burrow on first down. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First down pass. Intercepted.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Step 2. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll make his way through for a pick of the 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready.
There's a counter give to Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Willis now, third down. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
And the Texans, first down.
First and 10, around Robinson. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense to the line fast.
15 yards on the play. And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Dumped off to his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 more yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here's Willis to the air. Finds him on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now Willis leading his offense up to go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Catches it at the 1. And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points.
15. Bengals 12. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow now on first down. He's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our third quarter. With him picking himself up after that sack. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22.
11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. Physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Third and long for him here. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
What?
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And that carry only nets one on the plunge off the gut. Offense in the hurry up here.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Willis.
At the 44-yard line.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Those are the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. Jump off caught by his back. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Texans set to punt. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT, tight.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. That's Evans making the catch out right. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's...
Texans closing in, and they give to him. Offense up to the line fast.
Joe Burrow sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
11.
Burrow from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down. So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Trying to run it in. H.A. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Devon H.A. with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 22, Bengals 12. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Run play action here. Burrow rolling out to his left. Henry on the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. Burrow on the play action. Texans closing in, and they give to him. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure. And what that does, and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gonna have this on fourth down. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's gonna just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. All right, this is gonna be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bengals down by 10. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT.
To throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. On first down, here's Burrow. Forced out to his right. His top target, Samuel, has another one. He is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Why ain't nobody out there?
So now a field goal will get them the lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. Going right side. Robinson with it. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Come on. 70 Lions.
Another carry for Robinson.
Woo, good play. Good play,
That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Trap 50, trap 50. 70, kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Go.
Staying with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
They're
line.
going to pass it here. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop Brock, and the celebration begins. That gets them the first and wins them this ball game.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. It's not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chase it out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Well, that's not what the offense style about. They're sticking for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
The Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
Get it. Bronco 80. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Nice cut. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage. The receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. First down, Burrow to throw. Down the field, Evans has it. And it's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Burrow on 1st down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Come on, go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So it's a win for the Texans. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so